Urgent. Archangel Michael's message will change your life forever. Act now. For 21 hours, Archangel Michael and the heavenly hosts have been tirelessly working to deliver this divine message to you. This is not just another word of encouragement. It's a warning, a revelation, a call to action. What you're about to hear could change the course of your life forever. Heaven has been trying to reach you. This is no coincidence. You were meant to hear this. Stay with me, because time is running out, and what happens next could alter your destiny. Angels are messengers of God, sent to guide, protect, and deliver critical messages. Hebrews chapter 1 verse 14 says, "Are not all angels ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation?" Today, you are the recipient of a message directly from the throne room of heaven, delivered by none other than Archangel Michael himself. This is your divine moment, your appointment with destiny. But here's the twist. It's not just a message. It's a battle cry, a warning, and a sacred opportunity wrapped into one. Archangel Michael doesn't move without a divine command. Known as the protector and leader of God's angelic armies, Michael only delivers messages of utmost importance. This isn't just a message. It's a declaration of war against the forces holding you back. Michael has fought through spiritual resistance to deliver this revelation. Just as he battled for 21 days to deliver a message to Daniel in the Bible, he has spent the last 21 hours ensuring that this message reaches you. Why? Because it holds the power to transform your life and disrupt the plans of the enemy.
Right now, you are in the midst of a spiritual battle. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness."
The resistance you've been feeling, those delays, obstacles, and moments of confusion, they aren't coincidences. Forces of darkness are working to keep you from stepping into the fullness of God's plan for your life. But here's the good news. Michael and the armies of heaven are fighting for you, ensuring that you receive the breakthrough you've been waiting for. God is opening a door for you, but here's the catch. It won't stay open forever. Revelation 3:8 declares, "I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." This is your chance for restoration, blessing, and breakthrough, but it requires your immediate action. If you hesitate, you risk missing out on the blessings God has specifically prepared for you. Heaven is urging you, act now, step out in faith, and trust God to guide you. This message isn't just about opportunities, it's about alignment. Archangel Michael is reminding you to examine your heart and surrender anything that's keeping you from God. Bitterness, distractions, sin, whatever it is, now is the time to lay it at His feet. 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 16 says, "Be holy, because I am holy." Holiness is not optional. It's the key to experiencing God's presence fully and unlocking the freedom He has for you. Michael isn't alone. God has dispatched His angels to protect, guide, and deliver you. Psalm chapter 91 verse 11 promises, "For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." Whatever danger you're facing, spiritual, emotional, or physical, the heavenly hosts are surrounding you, ensuring that no weapon formed against you will prosper. You are never alone. Here's the most critical part. Time is running out. This message has a divine urgency. Heaven has been fighting for 21 hours to ensure you receive this word. Delaying could mean missed opportunities, prolonged struggles, or even greater battles. The urgency is not an exaggeration. It's a divine alarm sounding in your life. So, what do you do now? Here are 3 steps you must take immediately. 1. Pray and seek God's guidance. Ask God to reveal what He's saying through this message. What door is He opening? What changes is He calling you to make? The answers will come as you spend time in His presence. 2. Walk in faith and obedience. Faith without action is dead. Whatever God reveals, act on it immediately. Your obedience will unlock the blessings He has prepared for you. 3. Declare God's promises. Speak life into your situation. Declare His promises of protection, provision, and victory. Use scriptures like Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. This is not just a message. It's a divine intervention in your life. Heaven is calling you to rise, take action, and align yourself with God's plans. Archangel Michael and the angels of God are fighting for you, ensuring your breakthrough. Don't let this moment pass you by. Open your heart. Seek God. Take action. This is your moment. Embrace it. Live it. The spiritual reality behind your struggles, the resistance you're feeling in your life right now, isn't ordinary. That delay in your breakthrough, the constant obstacles in your path, the confusion clouding your decisions, these aren't coincidences. These are signs of a spiritual battle waging over your life. The enemy doesn't want you to step into the fullness of what God has planned for you. Why? Because your destiny is too powerful, too impactful, and too significant to be left unchallenged.
Ephesians 6:12 makes this clear, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. The enemy recognizes your potential and is doing everything to derail it. But here's the truth: while the enemy plots against you, heaven fights for you.
Archangel Michael and the armies of heaven have been dispatched, not just to protect you, but to ensure you receive this urgent message. This isn't just about surviving the battle. It's about stepping into your God-given victory. The forces of darkness may try to hinder you, but they cannot stop what God has ordained for your life. Your role in the heavenly battle, but here's the twist: you're not just a passive observer in this spiritual warfare. God is calling you to rise up, take action, and partner with heaven. Archangel Michael and the angels are fighting for you, but your role is equally crucial. This is your battle too, and God has equipped you with everything you need to overcome. Ephesians 6:13 tells us, "Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand firm." The armor of God, truth, righteousness, the gospel of peace, faith, salvation, and the word of God, is your spiritual weaponry. These aren't just symbolic concepts. They are your divine tools for victory. Start with prayer. Prayer is your direct line to heaven, your way of calling on God's power to intervene in your circumstances. Don't just pray casually. Pray boldly, with the authority of someone who knows they are backed by the armies of heaven. Declare God's promises over your life. Speak scriptures like Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper," and Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." These aren't just words. They are spiritual declarations that dismantle the lies of the enemy and reinforce your victory. The door that only you can walk through right now, God is opening a door for you. Revelation 3:8 says, "I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." But here's the reality: this door won't stay open forever. It represents an opportunity for breakthrough, restoration, and blessings that God has specifically prepared for you. This isn't just any opportunity, it's a divine appointment. But it requires action. It requires faith. You can't afford to hesitate. Delaying your response could mean missing out on the very thing you've been praying for. Think about the Israelites at the Red Sea. God opened a path for them to escape Pharaoh's army, but they had to step forward in faith to walk through it. The same applies to you. God is making a way, but it's up to you to move forward. The call to holiness and alignment as you step into this divine opportunity. God is also calling you to align your heart with His will. Archangel Michael's message isn't just about external blessings. It's about internal transformation. Holiness isn't just a requirement. It's a gateway to experiencing God's power and presence in your life. 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 16 reminds us, "Be holy, because I am holy." This is your moment to let go of anything holding you back, sin, bitterness, distractions, or fear. Lay it all at God's feet. Surrender your heart fully to Him, and watch as He works miracles in your life. The angels assigned to you, Psalm chapter 91 verse 11 says, "For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." You are not alone. God has assigned angels to guide, protect, and deliver you from harm. These divine beings are actively working behind the scenes, ensuring your safety and victory. Archangel Michael isn't acting alone. He leads a host of heavenly warriors who are fighting for you right now. Their presence is a reminder that no matter how overwhelming your circumstances may seem, heaven's armies are on your side. Time is running out. Here's the most critical part of this message. Time is running out. This isn't an exaggeration. Heaven is sounding the alarm because there is a limited window to act. Delaying your response could lead to missed opportunities, prolonged struggles, or even greater spiritual battles. Archangel Michael has been fighting for 21 hours to ensure this message reaches you. That's how important it is. The question is, will you act on it? How to respond to this message. 1. Pray and seek God. Start with prayer. Ask God to reveal what He's saying through this message. What doors is He opening? What changes is He calling you to make? 2. Walk in faith. Whatever God reveals, act on it immediately. Faith without action is dead. Trust that God will guide you as you step out. 3. Declare God's promises. Speak life into your situation. Use scriptures to remind yourself of God's promises of victory, protection, and provision. This is more than a message. It's a divine intervention. Archangel Michael and the angels of God are fighting for you because your breakthrough is near. Don't let this moment pass you by. Open your heart, seek God, and take action. If this resonates with you, subscribe to hear more life-changing messages. Hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for what heaven has in store for your life. Your destiny is unfolding, and your breakthrough is at hand. Act now. Heaven is cheering you on. The power of obedience. Unlocking your breakthrough. When God speaks, He expects action. Obedience is not just a step in the process. It's the key that unlocks everything He has planned for you. Consider this. Every great move of God in the Bible was preceded by someone stepping out in obedience, even when it didn't make sense. Noah built an ark before the rain came. Abraham left his homeland without knowing his destination. Moses raised his staff over the Red Sea before it parted. What do all these moments have in common? Faith and immediate obedience. This is your moment. God has opened a door for you, a divine opportunity that will lead to restoration, blessing, and purpose. But that door won't remain open forever. Hesitation could mean missing your chance to walk into the fullness of what God has prepared for you. You may feel unqualified, unprepared, or uncertain. But remember, God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. Your obedience will pave the way for His power to manifest in your life. Step forward in faith, and watch how God moves. Overcoming the enemy's resistance. The enemy is aware of the magnitude of what God is about to do in your life. That's why you've been feeling resistance, spiritual attacks, delays, confusion, and even fear. These aren't random obstacles. They are targeted efforts to derail you. But here's the truth. The enemy is already defeated. Colossians 2:15 reminds us that Jesus has disarmed the powers and authorities, making a public spectacle of them and triumphing over them by the cross. You are fighting from a place of victory, not for victory.
Archangel Michael and the armies of heaven are actively battling on your behalf. They are tearing down the spiritual strongholds that have been hindering you. Your role is to stand firm, clothed in the armor of God, and declare His promises over your life.
The invitation to divine partnership. This is more than a moment of breakthrough. It's an invitation to partner with heaven. God is not just looking to bless you. He's calling you to step into your divine purpose. You were created for such a time as this. The gifts, talents, and passions you carry are not accidents. They are tools God has given you to fulfill your destiny. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Heaven's plans for you are greater than anything you could imagine. This is your time to step into those plans. A final word. The clock is ticking. This message is not just urgent, it's critical. Heaven has been working for 21 hours to ensure you receive this divine revelation. The resistance it faced is proof of its importance. The enemy doesn't fight against what doesn't matter. But the time to act is now. This isn't a decision you can postpone. Heaven is watching, waiting for your response. Will you step out in faith and seize this divine opportunity, or will you let it slip away? Remember, God has already gone before you. He has prepared the way. All He's asking is for you to trust Him, to take that first step, and to allow Him to guide you the rest of the way. Your next steps: 1. Surrender fully. Take a moment right now to lay everything at God's feet. Whatever is holding you back, fear, doubt, or sin, release it to Him. 2. Step out in faith. Whether it's a decision you need to make, a relationship you need to mend, or a step you need to take, do it without hesitation. 3. Stay in prayer. The battle isn't over. Stay connected to God through prayer, and let Him continue to guide and strengthen you. Heaven is cheering you on. You are not alone in this journey. The angels are surrounding you, fighting for you, and celebrating your obedience. Heaven is invested in your victory because your life is part of a greater divine plan. If this message has stirred something in your heart, don't stop here. Subscribe to this channel for more divine insights, life-changing revelations, and messages that will keep you aligned with God's will. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and let's build a community of faith together. Your breakthrough is here. Your moment is now. Embrace it. Walk boldly into your destiny, knowing that Archangel Michael and the armies of heaven are with you every step of the way. Heaven is calling. Will you answer?